All right, so most of you are probably sitting at home bored to death, but I'm not. I'm not bored to death at all. I am really enjoying this peaceful time and just talking to God, praying to God, just the usual how I've been doing. Nothing has really changed in my life. So, anyways, I am here to talk to you guys about this vision that I received in 2017. I made a video, I uploaded it to YouTube. Originally, I was going to upload videos on YouTube. They're still on, most of the videos that I uploaded are on my Facebook. But this is already when the government is reviewing a lot of the things, and most of my videos were not showing a lot of people. However, this one video that I spoke about the vision that I got, and again, I'm going to repeat it so you guys, so I can make sure and you can make sure that I'm not making this up, that I did receive confirmation from Jesus in 2017 in where we are, that it's approaching very soon. Okay, so in this video that I made in 2017, and when I'm done recording this video, I'm gonna go ahead and upload it to my Facebook. That's me. I have blonde hair. But anyways, once I'm done recording this video, I'm gonna go ahead and upload it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of information of what's in that YouTube video. Should let me close the window because anyways, I'm gonna give you a little bit of information of what's in that video. Okay, so what's in that video, God had given me a vision on how the government orchestrates these shootings. The victims are innocent, but these are orchestrated by the own government, okay, because they have agendas. I spoke about this. They have to sacrifice lives in order to gain more power from Satan. Again, this is all on the spiritual side. So if you don't understand how the spiritual realm works, this is not going to resonate with you. Okay, this is all for the people who have spiritual eyes, whose their eyes have been open and they know what is going on. So anyways, in this video, the vision that God gave me, he told me this, but what I want you guys to do is forward it to the end. I believe it starts in the 20 minutes area. I speak about this towards the end, and I have been saving this vision, which is a perfect timing now. And I got this vision, but it was an outer body experience. Okay, for those of you that don't know what an outer body experience is like you are literally in the physical, but it's in the spiritual realm. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and describe in detail what God gave me. This was an out of body experience that I received, and I never spoke, well, I did speak about this. If you guys scroll through my Facebook, ever since I've been preaching the word, I speak about this. So you will know towards the end what I'm talking about when you go through my Facebook and you read everything I've been posting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you in detail this vision. So here we go. So anyways, how it started is that I was laying in my bed, and my bed is close to my door, and there's a window. So my bed is like this, and then the window is behind me. So in that vision, there was shooting going in through my window like bullets. So I was in my bed, and as I was laying down, I could feel the bullets passing my body, the air of the bullets, and it was so intense that I just was like, it was like, and I kept moving, right? So I woke up, or I got up, and I saw everything like in my room, and I was scared. Okay, for those of you that have never had an outer body experience, it is kind of scary. So I got scared, and I heard a bunch of commotion outside. I heard a lot of people, you know, talking, and they were worried, or, you know, something was going on. So there, I got up, I just looked around, and I said, okay, what's going on, you know? And then God told me, he's like, Denise, you know, go and see out the window. So anyways, I see that there was a lot of military men, you know, with their guns, dressed as military. There were, all the neighbors were outside, all the people, different kinds of races, black, white, Asian, everything. So then I, at that point, was scared, and I did not know what was going to happen. And God says, I want you to open your door. So I was like, oh my gosh. You know, he's like, I want to show you something. So I'm like, okay. So I opened my door, and I live on the second floor, so there is a railing. So there's a bunch of apartments going down to the left, and then there's a bunch of apartments going down to the right. So I opened my door, and I see in full view people. Some of the people were sitting down, the military was interrogating them, and these people were very worried, showing them papers, and the military was like, no, no, you gotta go. And these people were not, you know, they were very scared, because I felt they were gonna get murdered by the military. Okay, in the dream I felt like, you know, something bad was going to happen to these people. So then when I saw that, I see this figure, and at the time I didn't know who this individual was. Okay, this was in 2017 when I uploaded this video, the video that I just made a reference to this. But there was a figure, well, not a figure, I saw him plain sight. He was dressed up in a suit, and he was a white male, and he had blonde hair, and he was overseeing everything that was going on. So at that time I didn't know who this man was, and I closed my door because I was like, oh my God, you know. I said, what are you showing me? And he said, Denise, this is a martial law. So the vision wasn't there. I was sitting in my couch, just freaking out, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening, you know. And then I hear a knock on my door. So God says, I was scared to open it. He's like, no, you need to open it. So okay, so I opened the door, and there was these two, there was a female and a man who were dressed in regular clothing, you know, just like us, but they were wearing like a badge, like they worked for the government or something. So they were just wearing a neck, you know, their badge. And they started asking me questions, and they were like, okay, what do you do for a living? And I told them, and they were looking through the list, and they said, okay, you're good. So I was like, what? In my head, I was like, what the hell does good mean? So anyways, they left, you know. It was just quickly, they left to my next door neighbors, and they started going. And then I just was peeping out there, you know, because I wanted to see what was going on. And of course, God's telling me to peep, you know, to see. And I see a child and a mom and a man, and they were taking them away. They were screaming, they were separating them. They were like, no, you gotta go. And I felt so bad. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, but then I closed the door, and I said, God, why did I get saved from this? You know, what's the difference of what I do and what? And then he said, Denise, this is not for you. These are for the people that don't believe in me. these are for the people that are spiritually blind, that do not have that a relationship with me, that don't know me, Jesus, the Messiah. Okay, that's why they're panicking. That's why this is going to happen. So, that I didn't talk about this vision, but I did write about it in Facebook, because back then when I was beginning my preaching in Facebook, for most of you that have been following me, know that I was writing instead of posting these videos. I just started posting videos not too long ago. So if you think I'm lying, and this, well, basically, you know that I'm not lying, because everything that I have been telling you guys is coming to pass. Didn't I speak about the chip that is going to be implanted in you, that you're not going to be able to buy anything, you're not going to be able, I made the video, you guys know it. And 3 weeks ago, I made the video where I was speaking to God and I was thanking Him for everything. And He told me, people don't appreciate anything that I have given them here on this earth. They don't appreciate nature. They, nothing. And guess what? The virus came after that. Okay, so everything that I have been saying has been coming, and it's not me. I'm just the messenger. Okay, you guys wanted to mock me and say, haha, she's crazy. Ha, she talks to God and la 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 la. Well, who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Now most of your families probably already, some of the families already got this coronavirus, and now you're freaking out. See, the thing is, people, this is what I want you to understand. God has been warning you guys this whole time through people like me and people like, that have a connection with God. So pretty much this is how it works. I have my certain people that I have to give my information to, the quantity that He gives me. He told me to preach it on Facebook. People have YouTube channels and they have their audience. Other people have their audience. These are all warnings to you guys of the things that are going to come. So I'm not going to argue anymore. I really don't care. Basically, what I'm trying to say is not that I don't care, is that what God is telling me at this point is that all I need to do is warn you people, because judgment is coming. Okay, that's it. There's no more happy days. There's no more freedom. Everything is going to be taken away from you. And you need to realize that you need to detach yourself from this world. Okay, this world is gonna come to an end. So basically, what I'm trying to say here is that God gave me this vision about the martial law, okay, in 2017, that this was going to happen. And here we are. We are going to get the martial law. Everybody was, we're not going to get the martial law, la, la, la. Anyways, so that vision was, and that guy in the blonde hair, that was Donald Trump. Okay? That was Donald Trump in the vision. And at that time, I didn't know who it was. So, with that said, I've always said this. I've always said this in my videos. I never put my trust on presidents. I never put my trust on governments, because, and I'm going to say something that God has revealed to me, whether you hate Trump or you don't. Okay, this man was really trying to do his best. Once he came into office, he exposed the whole pedophiles in the government. And I also wanted to tell you guys that I spoke about this way before, how, the pedophilia was rampant in Hollywood, and how the government and everybody was involved in this sex, child trafficking and all this stuff. So once when Trump came into office, everything was exposed. And the thing is that God uses every single president for a reason. Okay, so pretty much he's telling you, look at the corruption that is going around you, not just in the United States. Or everybody's connected. Every single person is connected to these sex trafficking, child abuse, all this crap. Okay, everybody's connected. So anyways, in that vision, that's the martial law. It's coming to your door. Okay, this curfew right now that they have, from you need to be inside by 8 p.m., you know, the economy is going to collapse. I also mentioned that there's so many videos of how people were warning you. And I just spoke about the chip a couple weeks ago, that, once the economy collapses, there's going to be chaos. A lot of people are going to lose their homes. Are you ready for that? A lot of people are going to be without homes, okay, guys? So when that happens, I'm just going to tell you, whack everything straight out right now, how it's going to go down, and how I've been telling you this whole time that you guys need to choose Jesus before your death date. Okay? I've been talking about this. You know, so anyways, martial law is coming. God told me in the year of 2017, I'm going to post it so you guys could see, really forward it all the way, because in that video, I'm just talking about the shootings, how they're orchestrated. So just forward it to the 21. So I have proof right there that God told me that this was going to happen. Okay. So the martial law is coming. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen now that I have your attention, now that things are going to occur very rapidly from here going on forward. So the economy is going to collapse, okay? People are going to be in the streets, they're going to be rioting, there's going to be chaos, everything. So that's when the president is going to declare martial law. And when martial law is when military has a right to, they're going to be enforcing, there's going to be military on your street. There's going to be a curfew. You're only going to be allowed to go to certain places, stuff like that. And it's going to get worse. Let me tell you, those military people, don't think that they're going to be very nice to you. Okay, they're not. So you need to, right now, I really encourage you. Okay, first, and then I'll tell you what to do. So the martial law is going to come. God told me, that's it. After that, they're going to find, and I spoke about this, about the cashless society, where everybody is going to have to insert a chip in your right hand or your forehead. It's in the Bible. I'm not going to quote scripture anymore. You guys need to get right with God. You guys can read the Bible, get a holy Bible. Everything is in there. The NIV Holy Bible. It doesn't have those these words. It's very straight to the point so you could understand. Okay, the chip is going to be implanted. If you get that chip, that is the mark of the beast. Okay, you are done. Oh, there's no you going to heaven. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. The Antichrist is going to arise. The Antichrist is going to be, like I said, someone that is going to have power. He's going to have power to make miracles in front of you. He's going to lie to the people and say, you know what? I have the answer to everything, and everyone's going to believe him. Okay? He's going to say, I have the power, and then pretty much we're done, folks. Okay? I don't know what to tell you after this. There's nothing more for me to make any more videos. I've been telling you guys this all along. Most of you have made fun of me, and it's a lot of people that have been following me for a long time. And the thing is, you're not making fun of me. You're making fun of Jesus because I was getting my information from him. Okay? I was getting, okay, look up the New World Order. You guys got to do your research already. Like it's time. Wake up out of your little matrix that you guys been in, so attached to this world. And I keep telling you, detach yourself from this world. This is only temporary. This is not the life that God has for you. Okay, so there it is. I actually also told my dad about this vision when I had it in 2017. I told my mom and my dad, and I said, look, this is going to happen. How many years out to 17, 18, 19, 20? He warned people 4 years. So you guys have plenty of time to repent. Now there's people, there's still time to repent. You could still give your life to Jesus, okay? See, all the people that had a relationship with God like me, I already knew all this was going to happen, so I'm not surprised. We are not surprised. The people that are panicking are the ones that are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Oh, that's it, folks. That's all I wanted to say. There's really no more to talk about in here. I've been saying all this all along. You know, it's like Noah. It's the book, the stories in the Bible about Noah. If you guys are not familiar with Noah, God gave a vision to Noah maybe like 100 years prior, okay, guys. So the thing is, like, don't act surprised because God sends you these people so you guys could be warned. He's warning you. Okay, so he gave a warning to Noah. And he said, you know what? I'm going to flood these people because they're not living the right way. So how are we living in the United States? You already know. You guys been seeing the videos I've been posting about, abortion, and, everybody wants to live however the hell they want to live. So God told Noah, you know what? I'm going to flood the earth. And you need to tell the people that I'm going to do this. So it's not like God didn't warn you. It's not like God didn't warn you with your coworker. It's not God didn't warn you with that person at the grocery store. He's been warning everybody. Okay, so he warned Noah and said, look, you got to build this ship because I'm going to kill all these people. They're not listening to me. They don't care about me. So guess what? I'm going to flood all these motherfuckers. Sorry, excuse my language, but that's how he was saying it. All right, I'm going to flood all these people. So you need to warn them. And they thought Noah was crazy. They were just like, ha, 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 living their life, not caring, what God had to say. And then, Noah was being very diligent building this ship, this big ship. And God said, you got to take, each animal from, the story. And then what? The flood came. Okay, so don't act, folks, like you have not been warned. Okay, now it's in your face. Now you have nowhere to go. Okay, it's in your face. You have nowhere to go. So the only thing I really encourage you guys to do is to read the Bible. Okay, read Matthew. Shoot, it just reminded me I have to do the video of the rapture. I didn't want to make this video long, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. So the next thing I'm going to talk about, so you guys know what's going to happen. The economy is going to collapse. Martial law is going to come. And then they're going to make the cashless society that you're going to have to input that chip. And you cannot buy anything. And again, if you take that chip, you are not going to enter heaven. Plain as that. I'm going to tell you straight out, okay? No sugarcoating. And I'm sorry, you're gonna have to starve. That's just the way it is, okay? This earth was not meant for you to stay here forever. There's afterlife after you die, okay? So, anyways, that's what's gonna happen. And then in between that time, it specifically says in the Bible that we don't know the hour. I posted on my cover of the Bible verse, Matthew 24:44. So this is what I want you guys to know. Pay attention, okay? So during this whole chaos, I don't know if us believers are going to be here while that happens. I'm assuming we are going to go through some of those things, okay? But there is going to be an event that is going to take place. And I really hope they don't delete this video, because I've been scrolling down my Facebook where I'm speaking about I shared a video of another individual where he was talking about that this was a judgment from God. This was a spirit of death that he's already whacking down everybody with this plague, and they deleted his video. What a coincidence, right? What a coincidence they deleted them. So obviously there's truth. They know, the government knows that God exists. The only fools that don't know that God exists is us, or you guys. We, the people, whatever you want to call it. So anyways, there's going to be an event that is going to take place. God does not, nobody knows when this event, it's just going to happen. It could happen today. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen anytime. So what's going to happen is God is going to come. Jesus is going to come, and they're going to sound the trumpet. Everybody's going to hear this trumpet in this everywhere around the world. Okay. They're going to hear this trumpet sound. It's going to go, woo, whatever. It's in the Bible. There's going to be a trumpet sound. And then when that happens, people are going to start disappearing. Everywhere in the world, they're going to start disappearing. And what that is, God took his people out of here because he's going to judge hardcore. That's when you can't escape anymore, folks. You cannot escape. If you are left behind, you better get ready. You better get ready to go through the worst, crazy times ever. Okay? You don't want to get left behind. And that's why this is it. I'm giving you this warning. Everybody that knows Jesus Christ, he's telling us to give you these warnings, just like he did to Noah. That way you're not surprised. Okay, so the trumpet is going to sound. People are going to start disappearing. That's God taking the people away. They're not going to come back anymore, guys. They're gone. They're going to be in heaven forever. That's it. Okay, so if you have family members that disappear out of nowhere, they're not coming back. You need to get to where they're at. That's your mission. Okay, if you are left behind, you need to grab a Bible from wherever you can find it, and you need to start reading it and start seeking God and asking him, like, please, Lord, show me. Show me your ways, because you're going to go through a very horrible time. And how the government is going to cover it up. Okay, let me tell you, the government is going to cover up this event. They're going to say that the aliens took them. They're going to say, you know what, the aliens took them. There's no such existence of aliens. The aliens are demons. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. There's nothing more else to say. Everything I've been saying has come to pass. The pedophilia in Hollywood, I've been talking about this for years. It got exposed. The chip, the economy is going to collapse. Everybody has been speaking about this for quite some time. So, the time is here. And you know what? I wanted to say something else. This is not a coincidence that everybody's stuck in their homes while the Passover, is almost here. So it wasn't about the bunny, folks, okay? And again, I'm guilty of this because when I didn't know God, you know, you want to show your kids the Easter bunny. But now, no, it's not about the Easter bunny. Yes, for the kids, you know what? To have fun, go hunt some eggs, but it's our responsibility to tell those kids, our children, that guess what? It's not just about the Easter bunny. It's about Jesus. So, like I said, I just wanted to say this message. What a perfect time. This vision that I was holding on for so long, but I did write about it in my news feed. Go look it up, go research. I go back, find martial law. I'm speaking about this. There's no more time, folks. That's all I got to say. There's no more time. That's why people have been warning you. Get right with God. Get right with Jesus. Okay? You need the Holy Spirit in you. He's the one that guides you. So for all of you who want to discredit the Holy Spirit, you're in the wrong path. So there's no more, if you want to choose your side, that's it. I'm not going to push, the only thing is God is telling me now is warn people. That's it. Warn them. Warn them. I'm coming. I'm coming. You wanted to live your life how you wanted to. You were idolizing. Boyfriends were more important than God. Girlfriends were more important than God. Money was more important than God. Possessions were more important to God. So now you're in a position, stuck in your home, where you have nowhere to go. Everything is going to be taken away from you. Your rights is going to be taken away from you. Where's Beyonce or your little bands that you guys were so happy? Where are they now? Are they helping you? No. It's over. That's all I got to say. It's over. So that's it. I don't know what else God's going to tell me to post. Who knows what, but I already gave you all the information right here. If you want to go ahead and not listen to me, then go ahead. I really don't care. I'm not going to argue with anybody. We're living in the end days, and that's you. I mean, the whole world has never been shut down. I really encourage you to start looking into the New World Order system, the martial law. You're going to get a lot of information and about this cashless society. And what a coincidence, guys, that when you want to go buy food right now, they don't want to take cash because they think that the virus is in there. Oh, we're not taking cash. We're just going to take a card. Well, okay, we're here. We're here. Go get prepared. Get prepared. That's all I'm saying. Get ready. Don't be surprised. You heard it on Dee's page. You heard it on Dee's page. And again, I'm going to give this information is God that's giving it to me. Jesus. Okay? So don't be fooled when, people don't want to. This is what I learned about people. Oh, when they talk to you about Jesus, you look at them by the outer appearance. And sometimes the outer appearance doesn't go with the message. But let me tell you something. God can use anybody, okay, no matter what he looks like, to deliver the message to you. So you need to pay attention. So anyways, I think I covered everything. Hopefully I did. And I made my point clear again. This vision was given to me in 2017. The martial law is coming. You already know the economy is going to collapse, but everybody has been saying this, and it's here. And you guys were getting drunk in 2019, partying it up at New Year's. You know what? You should have been praying to God. I don't know what to say, folks. I mean, like I said, I given all the information. Hopefully they don't delete my video. I'm praying that they don't. But anyways, now is the time, and I'm gonna play this song. Hopefully Google gets it. Hey Google, play Jesus is Lord by Kanye West.
Alright, Follow God by Kanye West. Here it is on Spotify.
Well, that's not the one that I wanted, but hey Google, bump up the volume. Hey Google, turn it off. Okay, anyways, that's all I gotta say, folks. That's it. I mean, get right with God. That's all I gotta say. And now I'm gonna say it. Choose Jesus today before your death date. Okay, bye.